Today we will see the example. Find the inverse of a matrix A. It is given as 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So as given in the last class, the similar example I am taking, that is, as determinant of A we have to identify. So determinant of A is equal to 1, 4. That first multiply, then 2 and 3 will multiply, you will get the minus 2. So determinant of A is not equal to 0, so A inverse exists. So we can write A into A inverse is equal to I. Here we can use only the row transformation. So first way to convert, that is R2 element as 1, because A11 element is already 1. So the number which is written below the 1 is we have to convert that as 0. So we can use the R2 operation, that is R2 minus 3 R1. So R2 minus 3 R1 we have, and similarly same operation we will apply in the second matrix also. So when you apply, then you will get the 0, minus 2, 1, 0, minus 3 and 1. Now we have to convert A2 to position, that is A2 to position as 1. So we divide by minus 2, because A2 to element is minus 2. So when you divide that element by minus 2, your answer will be 1. Then A inverse is equal to 3 upon 2 and minus 1 upon 2. Using R1 tends to R1 tends to R1 minus 2 R2, so that you will get 1, 0, 0, 1. A inverse is equal to minus 2, 1, 3, 4, minus 1 by 2. So A inverse is equal to minus 2, 1 and 3 by 2 and minus 1 by 2. So this is an example of a matrix of order 2 cross 2. Okay. The second example we have given, third example, that is find the inverse of a matrix, that is A is equal to, these are the matrices given, 3 cross 3. Same procedure we have to apply. First we have to identify the determinant of that matrix. So here the determinant is already that you can identify, but here the determinant is already given as 1, which is not equal to 0, so A inverse exists. Now we can apply the row transformation here, that is consider A inverse is equal to I. So in that first position, the first row we need 1, so we'll interchange the row R1 and R2. So we use, therefore it is written as R1 interchange. The two side arrow will represent the interchanging the entire rows. So we'll interchange the R1 with R2 in both the matrix, first and second, left hand side matrix and the right hand side matrix. After converting 1, we have to convert as number written below the 1 as 0. So 3, 2, we have to convert as 0. So R2 tends to R2 minus 3 R1 and R3 tends to R3 minus 3 R1, 2 R1, sorry. So this we can convert. So now we have to convert as R2 to element, that is A2 to element as 1. So I multiply by minus 1. Sign will get changed. Now this element as 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. So we have to convert this element as 1. Use R2 tends to minus R2, so you will get the matrix 1, 2, 0. When you multiply by 1, that will become minus 1, that will become 1, 0. A inverse is equal to 0, 1, minus 1, 3 and 0, and 0, minus 2, 1 as it is. I use R1 tends to R1 minus R2, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. That matrix will be as it is. Now 1, because we are changing R1, so R1 we have to change, and R2 and R3 will be as it is. Now use R1 tends to R1 minus 2 R3, so that element will become 0. So it will become 1, 0, 0, 0. Now this matrix is identity matrix. So you will get the other matrix as a, that is I matrix. So I matrix A inverse is equal to the given matrix. Therefore the A inverse is equal to 1, 2, minus 2, minus 1, 3, 0, 0, minus 2 and 1. We can verify, you can multiply A into A matrix. When you multiply A into A inverse matrix, you will get the identity matrix. Therefore the A inverse exists. Okay. Now I will solve some example based on this, so that you can understand.